Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming in today. Happy Lionsgate. Made an energy report, emergency energy report today because the energy is very intense. For it, I hope you guys watching it. I know some of you are feel under the uploads, downloads, and a lot of pains within the headaches to the body, to the joints. Name it. It is what it is for it, but we are gonna go through it. The more it's gonna move the sun out of that 15 degree, the better it will be. For it, I want to say thank you to people who reached out because somebody reached out to me. Is like, "Dio, you doing okay?" I was like, a lot of intense energy. I had to go ground some of the things really to ground it. The worst part was that when I went to the sea, there was so much waves. I mean, it was unbelievable. I'm like, man, even the sea wants to show up that intense energy for it. Let's recognize people who came to the chat: Margaret, Diana, Lisa, and Josh. Guys, thank you for coming in. Diana, thank you for browsing the topic for it. I watched the video of Lindy. I believe, I hope it's the right one. You were kind of like escaping pretty quick yesterday. I forgot to, give us the link, but um, thanks to the collective chat here, they show up the video about the black hole, the TF, the black hole dynamic. I hope that's what this is because that's what I actually looked through it. I took the notes from the video uh, for it. Um, I like the way that she's talking about for it. Forgot to give you the link. My apologies. That's all right, Diana. Don't worry about it. We got your back with your team here. It's all about teamwork. Hey, Ann. Thank you for coming in. CF. Thank you for coming in. Maria Richards. Happy Monday, everybody. Uh, exactly. Um, I look at it actually. I pull up for you guys a black holes, GFIs, uh, so you can see it. Okay, you can see what she was talking about for it. But the way I look at it in there, she's talking about like a bond through the pain, that is the holes from within, which is, to me, that was more linked into the pain within the body that needs to be healed. Hi, Erica. Thank you for coming in. Uh, Pretty good, kind of like a layout of the video. I liked it so far, but there was something from with me that was like there is more into it, more to look from within. There is a little void space within the known universe. After the universe, the end of the universe, as far as they seen it right now, the space out there is void. But there is also a little void area. There is no stars developed. Like the gravity there didn't create it. Like it's like picture like this lake, but there is a little island in there, and it doesn't have a water in there. Was supposed to, but there isn't. There is a little island in there. Ray Skywalker, thank you for coming in. Yes, happy Lionsgate. Hopefully, you guys had a great uploads, downloads, and the visions. And you probably went out to maybe to the lower energies for it to understand the lower energies from a higher perspective. Yeah, it wasn't pleasant. Someone to push you, shove you into the lower energies. You might didn't like it. Yeah. Jokingly, I'm asking you how you guys doing, but I can have an idea for it. I spoke to someone from California this morning, and it's like, deal with cook. I'm like, don't ask. For it, yeah, it wasn't pleasant. No, just no. It is what it is, but that's how you gain wisdom. Okay, that's what that is. For it, you gain the wisdom through the pain. There is no other way. You can't cut corners around that. But I like the way that she has explained that they both have to merge. They are black holes, otherwise the one follows the other. So basically, the one takes the pain out of the other and sticks with the pain, and the other is okay. It doesn't have that void anymore from within. Or they both have so much pain that they cannot fill it up with anything, which is later on the video she was talking about. You cannot fill that black hole with anything. I mean, cigarettes, alcohol, drugs, sex, whatever, another connections, and so on. You can't fill that up, that black hole. Whatever you put it in yourself, you can't fill that up because of the bond of between the black holes, dynamics within the twin flames, the way she explained it from it. In the beginning of the video, she was talking about that we are merely a replica of the universe, which is truth. Yes, we are. Spoke about this. It's about the connections with the mirroring neurons. Okay, but if we come into these black holes and oh, swallow, 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 what's going to happen with the stars that lead up? They're going to disappear, and so it's the light within your mirroring neurons will disappear. So it's got to be having this equal give and take at some point, or something we don't comprehend yet. Okay. I know Lindy Cowling from when I was awakened as a twin flame. She was the one making videos, and it was a gold ray making videos. And I think there was like a 2, 3 people more actually. Hi, Carlos. I learned for Lindy Cowling from one lady named Brenda Terranelli. So we are talking about two, maybe good 10 years or so, or more, even within this. She talked about the heart. It's been a stargate. I can't, yes and no accepting in this. The heart is the heart. That's where your love is. That's how the vibrations is. Yes, it's open the gates, but not the gates we talking about this. For it, just talking about a time travel and mm, because we are multi-dimensional human beings. For it, um, and then she begin to talk about the black hole again with the multiple within the body with this increasing this void, which is it more seems to me that like she's trying to describe the missing pieces that we have from within us. With your twin flame, you increasing that missing pieces. Okay, these missing things that you need to develop from within you. That's what the energy was showing to me. I don't know. You guys gonna share it with me later on how you feel about that. But to me, it was more related into the psychology. Was more related into the holes they are actually within a person who's never can be filled up. Like more like describing the toxic or bipolar or narcissistic personalities disorder because they have a holes from within there like a bucket full of holes. Those are pains there from within them that nobody can fill that up. they have to figure out what the problem is and repair it there to don't have a leaks. But she was talking about this merging of those black holes. She talked about that. She gave the descriptions for it. Diana dinner, yes, so far so good deal, right on. Yeah, I sensed that something was in the energy wasn't quite right when she was talking about this. I'm like, he's got to have something more deeper. I need to look into it. She gave descriptions of twin flames, soulmates, and a catalyst for it. Soul is in multiple forms, multiple people, multiple me in this reality. For it, that's mean that she's agree with the multiple twin flames. For it, that's just multiple you, right? Soulmates, people that have very profound connections, ascensional soulmates, matching consciousness, and so on. And she talk about catalyst, which is a person could be speeding up your evolution, and it could be a similar to a soulmate uh, for two. So I looked at into because of, right? I mean, the universe. You have to getting to this for it. Yeah, the heart is a portal for the really for astral travel, but not really. Josh, when you astral traveling, there is this silver link that comes in right in here from the center of your brain, and it's linking to upstairs for it. And when you sleep in the bed, actually passing through your third eye, right in there, and that's how you astral travel. You need to look at when you astral travel, your whole soul energies goes in there to that point of the center, and it comes out in here. As soon as it comes out, you actually see your body. You begin to see it, and you see within a multi-dimension, like a video camera. You only have to think, and you see everything in there. You don't have to turn anything. There is no turning a physical location. You see everything, like you have thousands of cameras that sees up, down, left, and right, and everything. For and you go a little bit up, there is a like a two pyramids. They are glued to each other, but they're uh, their tops. The one points down, the other one points up. You look on the top, and right on the top above this, there is this box leading up with green and so on. And from there, that through that light, you can just actually what was that movie about the green was something with ring or whatever for it, and you can actually poof, as soon as you go into that box, you can split yourself to all the connections that you have, and you can see yourself from corner, that corner, and that corner, and you see the whole picture how you actually look. So the heart has a little bit to do with the astral travel and projections for it too. But to go back into the video, okay. Mm. She says that the TF black hole was has a lot to do with the magnetic of the soul. Yes, it does. It is the gravitations from it. That is the gravitations that you got from within you. I think that at some point, like when she was talking, I was looking at like yin yang energies for like in the white. I see the black like this tunnel that sucks all the white from within, and the white on the other side of that black hole, which is kind of like a mirroring to it. The white actually become that black hole and suck the all black, and that's why you don't see it. For, but nevertheless, I believe that when she was talking about this perfection merge within the black holes, actually, I have a little GFI for you guys. Let me just getting it for you. Just a little seconds. I got some two things for you. I just gotta find it. Okay. So the one of the image is talking about merging two black holes to a super black hole, and they have to be kind of like both together. And this is how the twin flames kind of like work from within. But what I see this for is a completely different. Once becomes a big black hole, okay, and the big black hole, if you look at it once, is exploding in the center. While it explodes, it creates a galaxy. Okay, that is the new creations that comes in. And when the creations comes in, if you look at it, the Milky Way, kind of like from this point of view up here, you will see this gravitational field up here. So yes, they could be related to this dynamics, to the twin flames. Talking about like we're talking about like within the pain for it, and the pain can eat up the twin flames. Basically, like you have no life. You kind of like don't exist anymore, and there is no point you to live. You lost everything. Nothing seems like to be good to your life, which is again going into the pain, going into the rabbit hole. But the way the black holes works, I'm going to draw it to you guys since we are dealing with this. I'm going to leave this to spin up here. Gotta get my black screen. Uh, Actually, there we go. All right, get the white screen over here. And marker. Let's see the marker work. Okay. So if you picturing the black hole right here in the center, okay, the gravity that comes in is all around. And I'm gonna draw you like we cut that. We cut that in half. All right, kind of like cut in half all this. So you have like a split view out of this. So basically looks like a half a donut that it's cut, but with something in the center. Okay. There you go. Let me. All right. So when we have the issue that comes in, the issue goes into the black hole, but through the gravitational field, it's coming back out. And we have this repeating cycles that creates energy, right? But when you create a brand new galaxy, okay, when you create the brand new galaxy, there is a streams that goes in opposite directions. Okay, when this explodes, it makes kaboom. All right, then all this, it becomes like so. As you see it here, and at this GFI right in here, you see the sides at the edge right in here. They are right here in that area. Okay, that's more like a clouds. It's like dust and everything from the explosion. But the center right here, that is the material that actually the black hole collected. That's the wisdom that you collected from within. So now, if you picture yourself like you merge with your twin flame in a black hole, and the both black holes they become together, at some point that black hole will blow up and makes a brand new galaxy. With that part, that quantum correlations between the twin flames and that merge that actually she brought it in for, and I'm trying to get this. I don't know why it doesn't give it to me again, but I'll pull that up. There he is. And minimize this. So, according to her, if the one is stronger than the other, the one will kind of like consume the other. But eventually, they both gonna consume together. Eventually, like you're gonna be in union no matter what. But if the pain consumes you, the more the pain consumes you, the more you become a big black hole in the universe. You don't really create. So, in order you to finish the job and create, you have to become this pain. You have to become this swallowing energy that you need to get this wisdom that you're getting from everybody and become that supermassive black hole that actually explodes. While the other thing is, if you look at it, the black hole, take a look at it as a sunflower seed. The sunflower seed is black. Okay, you put it into the ground, okay, and collects the soils and everything and grows, and then becomes the sunflower. Okay, kind of like but it's all black, right, on the front for it. But if you look at it on the outside, okay, for it, it gives birth to something. So if the twin flames mutually agree that they have to build a new galaxy, they will come up to this. Uh, they will come up to this mutual agreement to become the black holes, but for the good purpose. Okay, that is the part of what we call the supernova. The supernova affects when the new star is born or a new galaxy is born. That is when the black hole explodes. But if you've been looking at the dynamics of psychology that was explained for it, that explosion can happen during a narcissist and what they call super empath. When they meet together, for it, the super empath explodes. It becomes a new galaxy. It's strange how to me, like it's strange that we begin to do this, but another side it is normal because we are going to be correlated the psychology to what's happening in the universe. Is a very good concept. Is a very good, and at some point there is a truth within that video for it. And she was talking about uh, unconscious, incompetence for it. Is like the state of the moment when you don't know what to do. You just you don't know what to do. For but let me tell you, the universe always know what to do from within. And the way is that when you grew to so much to be correlated to everything and to do what you have to do, right? And I mean, we can see this uh, for that is a creations right here. There is the gravity is coming in here. While here there is no creation. Here is only a merging of two darknesses coming together. There is a space and unknown at the known universe where actually there is a empty space. It's just an empty space for it and waits to be filled up with something. So the universe though wants to expand all the time because within the gravity, okay, especially with the reports that um, my God, I forgot the Andromeda galaxy, which is the closest galaxy to us, and the Milky Way. At some point, they're gonna merge. They're gonna kind of like crash into each other. Four, but the one is bigger than the other. Okay, Andromeda is bigger than the Milky Way. So um, there is the laws of gravitations for it, but there is also law within life. The bigger is going to eat the smaller one. Okay, and she explained that if the one is the weaker than the other, the one is going to consume the other. I didn't like that kind of like a presentation that the one will consume because there is no consuming. It's only a transfer of consciousnesses from within. If you look at it for really within the dynamics of the twin flame, especially I've been working on it with so many years now. For what I finding out is that um, within the twin flames, when they are avoiding to do the work for it and they running away, specifically we're talking about the runner's dynamics here. The runner when goes and run away, they don't do the inner job and their life becomes a miserable. However, the one who does the job, who does the inner work, they're in different state, they're in different situations, they're different positions. And now they begin to ask me a question. When, well, if my twin flame is successful, since we are a twin flames, why I am not a successful? And this is what came to the point that is about what did you bring into the dynamic? What did you learn from the dynamic for emerging? Okay, you can't have this. I wait for everything to happen because we are a twin flame and not doing anything, and then the one person does everything. It's a something like a regular relationships for it. But she kind of like explained that if the one doesn't do anything or wherever it is, it will consume the other. For it, it's not going to be proper. More likely is like the one consumes the pain out of the other. It brings it within in and transforms that. I believe in this because some of the twin flames they understand their pain of their twin flames of what are they suffering. They understand what they are going into. They feel that energy that they brought it from within them, but now they worked it through because they understand how to heal it for it. And I believe that that is a very good point that she point out that merging of the two black holes, the paints, yes, they could be a merge within the emptiness of the one with the emptiness within the other. They're always going to miss each other. You're always going to miss this energy that you had with the twin flame. If you've been in the physical, you were living with them, or whatever the case might be, okay? But uh, the reality, the real reality is here and now. What are you doing with your physical presence within the physical life for it? It's not only for about quantum explanations within the twin flames. It's much larger, because the way of the creation goes in is the twin flames are here to create a better reality at the current base, so we can producing more energy. I was talking about the video tonight, the emergency report. I talk about the Monster Inc. Okay, if you picture the black hole and you picture Monster Inc., where they was going out and scary kids, and they took a little energy off the scary kid. Now, when they figure out that they can get full of tank just from a one kid, okay, and increase their productions of energy, but with compassion, with love, with everything, with make a fun jokes and so on. Guess what? That's what the twin flames coming to do this job. But within some of the twin flames, this black hole could happen, because this is a trauma bond. If I have to look from within, what that she explained, she explained a quantum explanations about the trauma bond between within the twin flames. That's what hit me for when she was talking about, like I gotta find the picture of this, of two black holes, merging together, and that's what that looks. Because a lot of some of the twin flames, they're sharing the same pain within their lives. It's not only the good that they have, but also the bad that they have. Okay, but if the one has more than the other, or one develops more something to the other, then the situations are rising up to be healed, to be looked, to being getting for it. So in a way, Diana, yes, it's a complicated, but in a way, if you look at it, the dynamics within the universe, within a black hole, you can understand the dynamics from within you. Yes, I agree with Lindy about we are mini universe from within us. Okay, but we have to look at it more from within, because if we develop so if you will look at it from within in us, okay, the ultimate position. What is the ultimate positions in this case? We're talking about within the new cycle. So here is, you picture that twin flames. They don't want to work together. They're getting into the darkness. They're going into the void. They avoid each other. Okay, and guess what? They begin to consume. They become more narcissistic. They're looking more supply. Okay, they become more toxic. They take, they take, they take, they take. And once they take so much knowledge, okay, now there's both two, because of the pain. They're coming together and they form this, which is a black hole. Okay, but guess what it's missing? It's missing the ignition point, that black hole to poof, to explode and to turn to this, to creation. Okay, and if you look at it, if they stay more into this pain, they will consume everything they can, and it's not going to be enough. Okay, which is correlated to when you're missing your twin flame. You try to replace them, you cry it out, you probably drink tons of alcohols, you bury yourself, you went out, ground yourself, do all kind of um, probably maybe do magics, manifestations, manipulations, and so on. Nothing works, right? Why? Because it's void. There is a void there. What's the void? Between the void and the avoidance, you avoiding the merge. That's what that is. You are avoiding the merge. And now to the pain, okay, you get together through the pain. Four. So let me see right now some of questions for it. Um, yeah, means that they did their work and create a new galaxy and awareness. But what sparks? So, for example, we are picture like this. We are two people. We are two twin flames. Okay, and we have so much pain from our regular life, and we are looking for something. Now all of a sudden, poof, something happened. We become an awakened. That is a single black hole exploding, and now explodes within your brain, and you waking up your mirroring neurons, and you getting connect with the universe, and you begin this journey of the twin flame. Okay, and all of a sudden, you meet your opposite, which is also had this, or a soulmate, or catalyst, or however, and they have the same thing from within you. And now you two talking about creations, creating something, but you have the spark from the divine. It just poof, and the divine gives you everything that you want. And guess what? You made a poof. You create a solar system, for example. But guess what? You two stopped. So guess what? There is no planet that has life on that solar system. You create something, but there is no life in there. Okay. Compared to you two being together, you got the divine blessing, you got divine's everything. You understand what you're doing. You understand you're creating a solar system. And guess what? You look at this planet and you're protecting that baby. That is your baby. You build there. You give so much years. You need to think about it. Time is an illusion. So there is no actual time, within the universe. It's only like tiny moments. Those tiny moments, putting them together, that's different story. But uh, when twin flames they are avoiding and they just become a black hole, they still going to need the spark to explode. They still have to go back to the love. That's what this is. Okay. Ultimately, they have to go back to the universe, to go back to the God, okay, to the love, no matter what. Okay, if you don't do it by the good thing, they'll do it by the bad thing. That's how I seen it. For it, if the one is stronger than the other, the weaker can be. Yes, that's what she said. Yes, pretty complicated. Yeah. So the universe via black holes finds the solutions for the one that it's weaker than the stronger. Through the black holes, actually, what happens within the black holes, Diana, it's like consuming everything. It's putting together. That is the moments from within you when you overlook within your consciousness the things that happen between you and your twin flame. But guess what? You're not doing anything. You're just this sadness, there's like you feel like you're a dead person. There's nothing going on within you. Nothing really moves into the real world. You two are not together. There is no creation of a family. So guess what? You are a one active black hole, and that's it. You're not doing anything. You stay from within the sadness until you are looking at everything, and the moment you say, I have to go back into the love. This sadness doesn't help me. These situations doesn't help me. These things doesn't help me at all. And then you reach out again from within your spirit, within your soul. You reach out to the divine and you just poof, you blow up with your conscious. You get the new knowledge, you get into a new cycle, you getting to this high new level of consciousness because you created something new from within for it. So that's what I see from it. Um, so if the twin flames are balanced, though, they come in, okay, they know where to go. They're not going to build in the universe. They're going into the void to build and collect energy from the void, okay? And then they're creating a black hole outside of the universe, okay? And then they poof in there into the void. And now this space within the void, it's built. This is like a family who just got married, and now the tribe set at the edge of the town. We are giving you this space. You guys in your family, you build your family there. You can build your house. We are going to help you, and so on and so on. That's how I see it. I need a chalkboard and about 4 hours to discuss the physics of this with Lindy. I wish I could speak on this here, but there is just too much information for me to get out here. Great job unpacking this. Thanks, Jeff. Yes, I know it's a lot of information, but I'm unpacking things from from her video. I'm correlating to her video because that's what Diana wanted to it. But look at it. This is that in this example here. Okay, you have a merge of two black holes, but they are within the universe. Okay, while the twin flames, they're not going to look at it to. This is like you want to consume everything that it's in the one town, and now this powerful couple have to controls the town and everything that goes within, which is control, manipulations, and so on. While the twin flames, they are like, we build this, we're coming together, we're gonna get a land outside of the town, and we're gonna build a new town, new expansion. That's how the countries, the tribes, they become a countries, kingdoms. Okay, first there was a little tribes, which is they merged together, and then they create a country, the kingdom. Okay, that then becomes an empires, but all begin from where? From one little tribe, and that's how the universe is. Okay. So work in 3D can be done after life when we pass to flame works is not complete. Here is a thing, Diana, that the work can be done here. You might create something small. You can create a small coffee shop. You can create a small bookstore. You can create a bakery. You can create some kind of business. All right, for it. Massage therapy or twin flame therapy, whatever. It could be clothes factory, shoe factory, wherever might be for it. But you're creating something. But what you don't realize through creating from within you, you're also creating up in the universe. You are interlinked together for it. You don't understand, but some of the people don't understand that what we can create in our minds, we can actually create it within the universe for. So consciousness. Yes, Ray. Yes, you got it. For it, the universe. Yes, the consciousness is the universe. Yes. May the force be with you always, Ray. All right. Um, um, uh, So much. We can talk for this for hours and hours, guys. And I know it's like, yes, also unconscious thoughts, but the unconscious thoughts, for it, where are they coming from? Okay. Usually the unconscious thoughts, they come deep from an unawakened area of your brain. Uh, how do we do into the 3P envy? Cosmos United. What is a 3P? As long as not a C3PO. For third parties. How do we undo third parties? It's very normal. Okay, you choose your twin flame and nothing else with your soul, though. And when you choose with your soul, and that's what this is, you cut off the third parties. If you have a lust and you love to put people in competitions because they have to compete for you, you will probably have issues in there. Okay, that's the one reason about third parties situations, because the one or the other person is unsatisfied with something. They need to have something more. They learn to have third party always from within. While in the twin flames, third party is a big time no no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope. The third party, that is universe in there, not some kind of person that you can go ahead and exchange energies, and then you bring those energies trying to exchange with your twin flame. That right there is, uh, it doesn't work, because your twin flame is going to be like, I came in to merge with you, not merge with the person you just had merging with. It doesn't work that way. And divine, as soon as you see it, if you put your twin flame on third party, or if you are in the twin flame part, in a twin flame dynamic with the third party, that is a big time no-no. That is the very first time when you are waking with your soul and you look at your spouse next to your bed and you're like, what the? I don't feel anything. And divine is like, no, you're not. They're not like you anymore. You awaken twin flame. And you're like, I don't even want to touch them anymore. What the hell happened to me? That's what happened to you. Okay? God shows you what the love is. Yeah. It took me a while. I think it took me like man, that was like 7 or 8 years to overcome this for it. Twisted him against me. Hey, Alpha Queen. Thank you for coming. Twisted him against me. You twisted him. Why? Maybe the third party twisted your twin flame against you. Well, that is a kids games. Okay, that is like I know you love to play with her, but she doesn't worth it. I worth it better than her. Okay, now you go ahead and tell her you don't play with her. You gotta play only with me. That sounds more like you know, really childish games. Some people are very childish, and even in their grown-up years, like maybe 40s, 50s, and so on. Yeah, I mean, Cosmos. Quite a few people are coming in with this now. They're finding this uh, childish games for it. I was talking about because of childish parents have a kids and they don't know how to uh, grown up child, and now there is a whole issues all over the places because of this for it. You just channel her right here. Yeah, you know, Cosmos, how I am. I I don't cut crap. I just say what it is. Uh, I mean, it is what it is, and it's like when I sense the energies, I do it for, and that is the beauty. That's what we're here for, the truth. I mean, come on, you gotta be like this, and that's what it is for it. So he showed me his new trophies. This boy is so lost. Oh God, Alpha Queen. Yeah, I mean, you need to understand that the society. We talk about this society for the society is about what? Now the people wants to show how many girls they've been with. The boys, the mans, they're not a boy. They're not a mans. They're boys. Okay, they could be 30, 40, whatever years old, and they're just showing up the girls they've been with like a trophy. You know who does that as a trophy? Someone who thinks that the love is lost. Just to have the sexual, just to have the attention, just to have this pretty girl that she made herself so pretty, so person like this can like her. You know, that's what we are in this toxic environment right now. And now they show this pretty girl that she probably redo her lips, add some silicone in there and make herself looking beautiful. What is an inside? I see a one empty bucket with a lot of bunch of holes that doesn't work that way. They're all trying to fill up the gaps within their souls with physical matters for it. They're like a one black hole, if you ask me, talking about this alpha queen. And that's our society, but we need to change this because now we got a big problem. Okay, we got a big problem that the kids born from this, they're the problem right now. They don't know, they're not grown, and there are so many of them, so many. Can you imagine we have a children that haven't grown? What is going to happen with their children, with their children? We got a lot of work to do. Okay, a lot. Lost society, exactly. We are going to a self-destruction mode for it. Yes. Yeah, don't feel guilty that you desire him sexually. All right, don't. Mm-mm. That was the way you wanted to show, but if you have, you need to understand that twin flames use all the love, their again the man. I have a headache from this Lion's Gate for it. Can't even think. There is a Eros, which is love. There is a Agape. Uh, there was a love with the way you think. Anyway, with all the six major types of love, you unite them into a one, and you have everything. It's the same thing like you unite Lilith, Venus, and the moon. You unite the lust, which is Lilith. You unite the goddess part, which is Venus, and the moon, which is the mother. You combine all this, now you're the perfect woman. You understand everything for it. Sort. Yeah. The ego is simply an conduit for the soul to speak. Ego expression aren't the issue. No, ego expression is not in the issues. The issue is that we don't grow within the soul, Josh. That's what this is. Uh, oh my God, I felt like Lilith. I hope I'm not spamming here. Well, you're a little spamming, but that's fine. We are talking right now for it. Yeah, we got some problem. Okay, we can actually say, Houston, we got a problem. You guys all know what I'm talking about, but yeah, it is what it is. It's not gonna be easy. Somebody says it's gonna be easy. I don't think so. Could be, but nobody says it will be. Yeah. All right, guys. Diana, I hope kind of like explain it to you about the things for it, and thank you for make me to look into this. Mm. What are you guys thinking about to do tomorrow? Let me see. Moon. Ooh. Ooh. The moon is gonna move. Ooh. Capricorn. The moon is gonna be in the Capricorn. Capricorn. Ethics and morals. Um, Diana, how society treats you, have good one. Twin flames and history, how can we learn from it and evolve? Yes, and how does society treat TFs? Lord Mars and Lord Rahu are joined right now. Yeah, so a lot of the moon is gonna move into Capricorn. So when the moon is in the Capricorn, that is like you do evaluation. So for example, the man looks the dishes, they were not kind of like a clean. Is like, hey honey, look, the dishes weren't very well. Here's some little dirt or something. Now, what is the woman's gonna do? Like judgment, like correction, or she understands she has to do a better job. Okay. Now, the wife goes out in the backyard and she sees here it's cut the grass and over there by the corners is not, and it's like, hey, you told me cut the grass. Look, that's not pretty. Come on. How the man is gonna take it? Like a judgment, like, oh, I'll correct it right now, or is like, man, I have to pay better time next time. That's what the moon is. The moon, it looks to the professional things that needs to be done. So, idea, when you say create a new galaxy, what do you mean? What does the author of the video mean? She was talking more about the black hole, to creating a super black hole, but she wasn't going over creation. You need to understand twin flames comes for a creation. Yeah, the part of the creation is a black hole, but ultimately it's to create a more world, more expansion within the universe. That's what I meant. Topic after separation, let go, and evolution, and when longing returns. CF, pretty good. Pretty good for it. Whatever you guys decided, I'll go with it. So whatever you guys decide, I'll go with you guys. Josh, we can learn from past years and reveal information to build the mission for now, the future generations. I will give you a name. Go ahead, look Guy Ballard and his wife. Go look Maria and Pierre Curie. And go look Leila and Manju, a legend, and see what that is in there. For what happened with the past generations as the twin flames. Frustrations, anger. Yeah, there are frustrations and angers. Those are lower vibrations that we need to work on it and preventing those frustrations and lower vibrations to comes into us, Alpha Queen. That's what it was in the emergency report, because we have to overcome it. We have to understand the root cause, what it's creating them. So Layla's mad lover. Crow Girl. Yeah, tomorrow people, yes. Thank you for coming into the chat for it. Yeah, the tomorrow's people actually shows up what kind of ethics we gotta have as a twin flame. Okay, that's what this is. What kind of ethics do we have to have? We have our powers, but we also have a responsibility that requires a new ethics. You can't just go out and say something out there and helping the people and not performing. It's just like, but yeah. Thank you, Crow. I hope this kind of like gonna help you a little bit. There's a lot of learning in there. The best learning is Star Wars, but people have to go deep. Right, Ray? All right, what did you guys come up with? You guys went up with CF. How can we carry life coping with loss? Okay. So we're going to talk about black holes again. Okay. That's perfect. Right? That's perfect, because when you cope with the loss, you become the black hole yourself and you blow up. You basically expand from within. But he says coping when the logging returns. That's what I was missing. All right, I'm gonna put after the original, the way he wrote it, after separation. After separation, let go, and evolution. Evolution. When longing returns. CF. All right, so we are going to be talking about after separation, you let it go and you evolve. And when the longing returns, what are you going to do when the longing returns? Very good topic. All right. Oh, you're so funny, Ari. I like it. We had a good discussions today. Thank you all for coming in here. Thank you for all who reached out for it. I want to say thanks to CC specifically for, and let's looking at some the issues from within us. I want to leave you with the Lion's Gate for it. Today and tomorrow, you might gonna feel sleepy, tired, and so on. Those are ascension symptoms. For only one thing I want to leave you, that I understood that there is a reason why we're building the grid and the new cycle about the truth. Something big's coming with this, building this grid. So we have to keep going. We have to keep building. We have to keep walking in the truth. We have to be our truth, because that way the energy of the truth, it's building the grid. Okay. I want to say thank you to all of you who stays in your truth, be in your truth, for and be creative, create life. Okay, that's what we need to do. We need to stop creating pain. We have to stop creating happiness, joy, love, compassion. All right, guys. So thank you so much for coming in, and be love, guys. Just be love. Blessings to all of you. Yeah. Yes, some cosmic hearts and lots of stars. All right, thank you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Be love.